You'd never expect some of the NBA's biggest stars to have gang ties, but the truth is wilder than fiction. From nightclub shootouts to drug busts, some ballers have serious criminal pasts. In this video, I'll walk you through the shady origins of NBA players with gang affiliations. You'll find out which all-star grew up in a blood-soaked household of violence. I'll reveal how another MVP winner was tied to a notorious street gang. By the end, you'll be astounded by the perilous routes these basketball legends took to the top. Their troubling roots expose the gritty underbelly hiding beneath the glitz and glamour of the NBA. The NBA is one of the most popular sports leagues in America. However, some of its biggest stars grew up in gang-infested environments and came from troubled backgrounds. In this video, we will uncover the criminal ties and activities of certain NBA players before they made it big. We'll learn about their upbringings in rough neighborhoods and how some escaped violence and drugs through basketball. Their winding journeys from gang-affiliated teens to professional athletes are as complex as they are fascinating. By exploring their origins, we gain perspective on the temptations and hardships professional basketball players overcome to achieve their dreams. James Harden, a highly acclaimed NBA player renowned for his exceptional basketball skills, particularly the iconic step-back three-pointer, has an intriguing chapter in his career involving the purported display of hand signals associated with a street gang during an NBA game. It's crucial to delve into his formative years, which were characterized by growing up in a neighborhood with a sizable presence of gang activity, particularly the Bloods. The Bloods are notorious for their recruitment efforts, targeting young individuals from various communities. These recruitment initiatives encompass a range of identifiers, including specific colors, clothing, symbols, tattoos, jewelry, graffiti, language, and hand signs. It is crucial to emphasize that while James Harden has forged friendships with individuals connected to the Bloods, there is no substantial evidence linking him to active participation in gang-related activities. This highlights the complexity of associations and connections formed in one's life, which may not necessarily translate into a commitment to the lifestyle and criminal aspects often attributed to such groups. Demar Derozan, another prominent basketball figure, had a brief period in his early career when he was seen making hand signals connected with the Crips, another street gang. Adversity and tenacity characterized Derozan's journey from his upbringing in a challenging Compton, California neighborhood to becoming an NBA superstar. The Crips, a rival gang to the Bloods, had a significant presence in Compton, adding to the complexity of Derozan's environment. Due to the tragic losses of his family members as a result of violence, his rise to NBA stardom was notable. A significant moment in Derozan's story was a tweet where he mentioned wearing blue, a color associated with the Crips. However, it's crucial to understand that such actions from his past do not imply his continued affiliation with these groups. Derozan's journey serves as a testament to the power of basketball to provide an escape from challenging circumstances and pave the way for success. Paul Pierce, a former NBA player lauded for his tenacity and commitment to victory, had a complicated early life that included involvement with street gangs. Born in Oakland, California, and later relocating to Inglewood, California, Pierce found himself displaying hand signals associated with the Bloods during his NBA career. This led to controversies and financial penalties. Nevertheless, the most harrowing chapter of his life unfolded in 2000, when he was stabbed multiple times during a nightclub altercation. The stabbing incident was a traumatic experience for Pierce, who required lung surgery to address the extensive damage. This episode left him with a sense of insecurity and paranoia, compelling him to seek refuge on the basketball court, where he felt safe and comforted. Over the years, Pierce's emotional connection to his upbringing and his affiliation with street gangs motivated him to raise awareness and engage in efforts to curb gang violence and support inner-city youth. Stephen Jackson, another NBA player celebrated for his spirited performance, especially during the 2003 season when he secured an NBA championship with the San Antonio Spurs, openly acknowledges having gang ties. Jackson's affiliation with the Bloods began at an early age, as early as 9 years old. Fights, drug-related issues, and even fatalities in his neighborhood marked his formative years. While Jackson acknowledges wearing red, a color associated with the Bloods, and other indicators of affiliation, he emphasizes that he is not actively involved in criminal gang activities. His story shows how complicated groups can be, and how people can carry parts of their upbringing and environment with them without becoming involved in the criminal parts of these groups. Monta Ellis, a player known for his basketball skills and recognized with an award for his performance, garnered attention for his tattoos that hinted at connections with the Gangster Disciples, a gang associated with Mississippi. Notably, Ellis has not publicly commented on his gang affiliations, leaving these associations open to interpretation. Javaris Crittenton, a relatively lesser-known NBA player, found himself entangled in a disturbing incident with his teammate, Gilbert Arenas, which marked the end of his career. Crittenton was associated with the Mansfield Gangster Crips during his time with the Los Angeles Lakers. The pivotal confrontation occurred in the Washington Wizards locker room, when Crittenton brandished a loaded gun aimed at Gilbert Arenas. This act of aggression resulted in Crittenton's arrest and a 1-year probation, and he never returned to the NBA. Subsequently, he faced legal troubles, culminating in a 23-year prison sentence for the accidental shooting of a 22-year-old woman, missing his intended target. This tragic turn in his life serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of involvement in criminal activities and associations. Randolph Morris, whose NBA career did not include a championship win, encountered legal issues prior to his entry into the league. His troubles included robbery and battery charges. Additionally, Morris had connections to the Hoop family, a group associated with the Crips, raising concerns about his safety and affiliations. Carmelo Anthony, a prominent and accomplished basketball player, found himself involved in a controversy during his rookie days. He was featured on a DVD known as Stop Snitching, part of a campaign in Maryland discouraging individuals from providing information to the police regarding gang-related crimes. Carmelo appeared alongside famous gang members on the DVD. However, it's important to emphasize that his involvement was largely circumstantial and should not be construed as active participation in gang-related activities. In professional sports, the involvement of individuals with street gangs, violence, and drug-related activities has no place. These instances serve as reminders of the complex journeys that some athletes have navigated on their path to success, and highlight the importance of using one's platform to inspire positive change and awareness.